Okay, here we are for the SOP for express events for the Concierge improvements and upgrades. The purpose of the upgrades is to expand our bay management systems to show different status options for bays, which will in turn give the Concierge desk greater management flexibility and bay status information. Additionally, these upgrades will lay the foundation in the future for Topgolf to have events that do not require a game card to activate gameplay. This policy is to be implemented by the management teams for all U.S. sites that have the Venus game system on the effective date. The policy will apply to all hourly and salaried associates at their Topgolf location. All right, for the policy, we have a bay and concierge management. Number one, it is required that when a bay is put back into service after being online, that the bay receives an inspection by an associate to assure that it's ready for the next guest. Number two, as part of the concierge closing duties, each bay will need to be put in the offline mode as sections are being closed throughout the night. So as you leave and close your facility down, every bay will be put in the offline mode. All right, let's jump right into the procedures here. So I'm going to choose a bay. We're going to do a reserve for an event. So same as the past, I click the bay that's available. I click reserve for an event. Now it's actually going to require me to choose an event that was entered in the admin function for Venus. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my event. I'm going to click reserve, and now my bay is reserved for an event. When I click back on it, it's going to tell me it's bay 102 is reserved for my event. It's going to tell me when it got put in that status. It's going to tell me how long. It's going to tell me the event name, my planned start, and my planned end date. And that's all pulled from the information that was entered for that scheduled event. If I wanted to clear, I would click clear. It's going to take the bay back to available. All right, let's go ahead and place a bay offline. You're going to see I have two different buckets to put a bay offline. One is going to be operations. Number two will be maintenance. For the operators, closed will mean I'm closing out my section. The section's unavailable. There is no bay host. There's going to be no service there. So I'm going to go ahead and click closed. Now you'll see my bay 102 has turned to an offline mode. When I click the status of the bay, it's going to tell me the bay is offline, how long, when, and what the reason code was actually put offline. So now if I want to bring it online, I'm going to choose online. I'm going to get a confirmation message. Do I want to bring it online? I'm going to click yes. You'll see the bay didn't actually come online. It turned into a busing status. So anytime you place a bay offline, again, we talked about that earlier, it's going to require a physical inspection by an associate at the bay, and you'll only have the ability to put a bay back online from the bay itself, not from the concierge station. If I click the busing, if I click the bay, the busing status will appear. It tells me the busing is required, when it was put in busing, and how long. All right, let's go ahead and choose a different bay here, and I'm going to use reserved. Reserved will be things for holding the bay open. It'll be things for the section still open. Maybe you're just holding it for a VIP, any sort of temporary hold. So if I click reserved, now you're going to see it still shows it's offline because you can't see anybody there. I click it, and it's going to show me all the reasons. All right, so let's go ahead and do the maintenance offline modes. So game repair, anything that needs to do with the game, whether it's the screen, golf balls, anything the bay needs some sort of maintenance. So now you can see maintenance will turn red. I click it, same kind of status appears, giving me the offline reason. Same sort of confirmation if I want to put the bay back online. It's still going to turn into busing. It's still going to require me to actually go physically inspect the bay. All right, let's use the FFE repair. FFE repair is used for things as furniture, fixtures, and kind of anything else, maybe a mat or any sort of thing that's needed repair that's not game related. So even if I choose that, it's going to go into a maintenance mode. All right, let's talk about closing the concierge desk at the end of the night. So you're going to see as we kind of start to close some sections, we're going to start to place some bays offline using the closed reason code. And I'm going to do this for every bay as I start closing out sections for the night. All right, we also made one adjustment at the Let's Play desk. We actually removed the ability to perform any hostess functions. You'll still be able to get to the hostess page, it's going to be a read-only version. So if you start to click around, you won't be able to click on a bay and actually get the status of the bay. You'll still be able to you can put your guests on the wait list or sign in the bay only. You'll still see the priority pass reservations. You still have the ability to see the wait list, but you'll no longer have any status options in the bay. So we did change that. All of the bay statuses will be done at the concierge station. As always, we appreciate any feedback, any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Please send everything over to helpdesk@topgolf.com. We look forward to helping you out with these changes and improve the statuses of the bays and give you guys a greater tool to help run your facility.